could give somebody one piece of advice who's just struggling with consistency, what would you say to them?
Straight steroids.
See, I was thinking of going that route.
I mean, I suggest it more, honestly. I don't know why more people don't do it.
Are you going to be training any other influencers after me?
We're training
Wow.
Oh.
Well, it's crazy because when we posted David's video, if we posted it a day later, we would have been... Everybody was talking about one thing, and it was the...
Don't forget to check out the vlog, by the way. Guys, before we start, can we just give a round of applause for my trainer, Ilya, right here?
There you go.
Thank you.
I just did a 4-month body fitness life transformation, 120 days straight, 7 days a week, strength training, cardio every single day with this guy right here. You see me every single day at 8 a.m. and just train me for the past 4 months. Are you sick and tired of me at this point?
No, I'm honestly not. And it's crazy because, like, when people come in and, like, they, like, want it for themselves more than I want it for them, that's, like, I don't know. That's, like, the best people to train.
And for those that don't know, Ilya is the founder of Xeela, his fitness company. You've done endless transformations. You guys have your own app. You guys have supplements. You guys have workout programs. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, we do it all.
So I reached out to you end of October. I remember just all year last year and years before, just so self-aware of my bad habits of just how much sugar, fried food, all the pleasure foods that taste so good that I know are so bad for you. And I was just in this very, very, very bad cycle of just eating terrible for years, honestly. And I watched a couple YouTube videos, and it wasn't until I saw this video by Marco. He did a body transformation. And I said, what am I doing? Like, I don't know what it's going to take for me to just take my health super serious. And I saw that you had done so many people, and I thought it was actually going to be impossible to get to you. So when we reached out to you and then we had a call and then we set it up, I was like, yeah, if I film this for a video and I have somebody else to hold me accountable, that was the only way I knew I could have truly locked in. And now that we're here 4 months later, I don't think I could have done this without somebody else. Like, you were able to break my bad habits and the cycle of me just never taking myself serious unless somebody else held me accountable. Because what they don't know is, before I get into everything, you created an Excel sheet for me where every single day we checked after my workout and you would text me, did I do the workout? Did I do the cardio? And what did I eat that day? And did I eat what I was supposed to eat? So once you held me to that point, I just knew, yeah, I'm not going to waste this guy's time, and I'm not going to waste myself's time. And you're able to let me know what was possible. So just want to thank you for even taking a chance with me and then letting me just kill this old version of myself and become this more fit, lean person.
It was a pleasure. And, like, honestly, you have to give credit to yourself. Like, it's everyone, like, always gives me more credit than I deserve, I feel like. But I appreciate it, obviously, but, like, dude, it's a lot. It's, like, really, really hard fucking work.
Yeah, I think it's like the voice in my head of, like, the one that wants to hold me accountable, but then, like, now it's in physical form. So the fact that you're there and you're also another person, I think that just gives me that extra push. Because I'm going to relay this to even just YouTube. Like, this channel right here, it's comprised of Rob, Ryan, and I just don't ever see myself ever being able to do just something by myself, and having other people that I have to rely on and work with. It's more fun to even share the flowers and the success that come with it. So now that I transform myself with you, it's fun that we get to kind of, like, share it together as well.
How long have you guys known each other?
Long ass time, probably since I've known Noah since 6th grade.
We were 10 years old.
Damn. Oh, it's like David and I. We grew up together too.
Were you guys are probably more like sandbox friends though, like right, or not?
No, probably like 6th grade actually.
Oh wow, okay.
Almost single digits.
If you guys haven't already, there is now a full, like, mini doc, fast vlog, whatever you want to call it, that I've showcased the whole transformation. You can go watch it right after this video. I want to talk about all the stuff that obviously got cut out, or just the day-to-day stuff, that how I was feeling and how I was thinking. Day one, when I came to you, I started at 208 pounds. I was 19.8% body fat, and I had about 41 pounds of fat on me. And then today, 4 months later, 120 days later, we just did my final scan. And do you remember my results?
11% flat.
11% body fat flat. So damn near 10% I lost, or 9%.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I started at 41 pounds of fat, and now I'm at 20 pounds of fat flat on my body. So I was able to shed off 21 pounds of fat, but I also gained 3 pounds of muscle while losing all that fat. Yeah. And now that we've done it for this long, I understand when I eat now, like trying to eye calories and stuff. You were saying like you kind of will get it towards the end. I kind of can understand like what is going to be too over or too not. So it's pretty insane how a lot of people could be like, oh, it could take years to even lose that much or this or that. It's like, I mean, that was just 4 months of just hard work, and the journey doesn't stop here. Obviously, I'm going to keep it going, and I have all these new long sustainable habits that you've embedded in me. But I think the big thing that I've seen a lot of people say, and I just kind of kept as my motto, is you just have to start. And for me, it started with I needed that accountability person, so you. But like, I think now that I have that myself, I do see myself being able to just keep going, and I think I can do it by myself. But I think there's a lot of people that just, cut everybody off, just do it yourself. I think sometimes you do need somebody to push you. And if you need that person for the start, if you can find that person, I think there's a lot of value in that, and it helps.
And it doesn't even have to be a trainer.
Exactly.
Like, it could really be your friend, But like accountability, especially in the beginning, is so important.
Yo guys, real quick, I actually uploaded an extended raw uncut version of my transformation journey on our website, mystrawberrypark.com. I'm posting more behind the scenes footage and photos from my entire 4-month transformation on our website only, and this transformation has been one of the most important videos that I've ever made. But you should become a member regardless at mystrawberrypark.com, because we post all of our videos early there, exclusive vlogs that we don't put on our YouTube channel, and extra reactions and other content that we will not post on YouTube as well. And you should go sign up right now and become a member today, so you can join the family. So become a member, and let's get back to the pod.
Do you remember week 1, like after assessing me, did you think that I had maybe the drive to keep going, or did you think I was going to be a difficult trainee?
I mean, it's always tough to gauge because like I've had people come in for a week, 2 weeks straight, and then they start to fall off,
Okay.
So like everybody has that like ignition at first. Like everyone's got the energy to go.
Like I want to do it. Today's the day. Today's the month. Yeah.
But then, people quit, people stop. And so like you really don't know. And like when you're on your 3rd week, 4th week, and then you really know when you're on your first DEXA, and it's like, all right, this person's serious.
Yep. Especially once we got to like day 30 and I drastically went from like 19.8% body fat to like 16.3 and then lost already 8 pounds of fat. I was like, yo, like the train's moving, it's going good. I honestly thought at like day 40, day 50, I completely plateaued, because it sucks. Like I didn't have an exact physique or what I was trying to look like. I just wanted to stop eating all the bad foods I already ate, because that's what I thought back then, that I could just eat whatever I wanted, work out, and it would work out. It would just, I would get the physique.
That's how most people think.
Yeah. It does not translate that way. So once I realized, oh, you have to cut out this stuff and then follow the program, it works out, then it did. I was very happy to keep going. But yeah, I honestly have never had abs in my life. And as like superficial as that sounds, it is crazy now that after even day 75, like, yo, you just got to lock in a little more that it can get there.
Yeah.
It's crazy that we were able to even achieve that.
When you guys were talking right there about did Noah think, oh, do you think I'm going to be able to succeed or whatever, and you've had people quit on you after 2 weeks, whatever, have you noticed any traits of quitters? Like sometimes it might be hard, like, oh, this person, I wonder how long they're going to last, or I wonder if they're going to go the distance. Have you seen any commonalities between all the different people that quit? Like, or is it a complete random guess? Like you never know who's going to have the discipline to stick it out.
Or somebody that was sticking it out, just completely black and white, I'm done. And you're like, I didn't see that coming.
It's not like that.
Okay.
It's like,
but yeah, are
it's
there
like
traits that you
it's
see?
like they start to show up late, right?
They miss a couple workouts.
They miss a workout or two, and like there's always like people just think of an excuse, like whatever it is, and it's just like the bottom line is, if this is your priority, I don't give a fuck what your excuse like is. You're here, like you have to be here. That's all it is. But like in terms of like the type of person,
yeah, maybe type or something.
No, not really. It's just like you never know, dude. You just like literally never know.
Either you got it or you don't, or maybe sometimes people have it at a certain point in their life.
That's what it is, bro. It's like you may not have it right now because it just may not be your time. Like one of our trainees, Jimmy, he was 450 fucking pounds.
Damn.
Actually, he was more when he started. He was probably like 470.
He said that the scale didn't go past 450, so they don't truly know
they
how
don't
much
know.
he weighed.
Yeah, and he was like that his entire life. He's like, I don't know, 26, 27 now. He's like that his entire life. And one fucking day, it just like clicked, you know? And we actually saw him at a gym. He had like a Xeela blender bottle. And we walked up to him. We were like, hey, you know, we want to help, whatever. But like, he started that. Like, he got the momentum going by going to the gym and like trying to change his life. But before that, that was him. Like, that was him. It's not whether you got it or you don't. Everyone's got it. It's just a matter of when you're ready.
Because I always hear people that say something like that. And one day I woke up and I couldn't do it anymore. And like, to me, sometimes I'm like, well, I've had those days, and then like I slip up.
And then the next thing goes by. And you're like, I ain't
No, but it's
feeling
got to be like, I don't know. I feel like people that have it happen to them, they get so fucking sick of doing it, slipping up, doing it, slipping up, doing it, slipping up, to where they're like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, this is number one. Like, my life depends on this shit, so I'm gonna do it. You know.
I like that.
And I think I felt that with my grogginess and fogginess of my head every day. I already felt sick of like, I should stop ordering DoorDash 4 times a night, like for desserts, after I already ate too much food. And then now that brain fog literally went away. And I just feel, in the most humble way possible, I feel like an athlete. Like, I feel just, it's weird to be like, yo, I feel on top of the world right now, but like my body, I have this extra confidence and just extra boost. Like, okay, nobody can take this away from me. If I was able to do this, like, yeah, I could translate this over to any other aspect of my life. So yeah, for me, yeah, it was just a switch. And that switch was, I needed somebody to help get me there. Are you going to be training any other influencers after me?
We're training Stable Ronaldo, streamer. We've been going at it for about a month now.
Wow.
And then Sam from Sam and Kobe.
Oh,
he
cool.
He started recently.
Nice.
And then a couple other people down the pipeline that haven't started yet. But
are you going to be, from what I've seen, you put out like big docs maybe once or twice a year. Are you going to keep trying to do those, or are you leaning into any other type of consistent content that you want to put out with as you're training people?
Yeah, it's been kind of the battle.
Because like, you could train somebody for 1 year and then it's like, dang, that's just one video to put up.
And
it's amazing.
And it's amazing, but the hype goes away after like a week, you know?
Okay.
And you're like,
yeah.
You're like, fuck, I'm back to like square one.
Who's
it's
next?
actually really sad because it's like all this fucking heart and soul goes into this video. You post it and then everyone forgets about it in a week because like Justin Bieber does something crazy, you know? And it's like,
he showed them smoking tobacco on Instagram. They're only talking about that now for the next week.
Well, it was crazy because when we posted David's video, if we posted it a day later, we would have been fucked because everybody was talking about one thing, and it was the fires.
Don't forget to check out the vlog,
Yeah,
by the way.
like,
that I
it's,
spent a year
it's
on.
like, you know, you got to be sensitive to that type of stuff, right? Because it's like, obviously people's homes are burning. It's like, you're not gonna be pushing something when it's like other people are obviously being harmed, you know. But that's what happens when you post once a year. It's like
like
fuck.
one day later could have that would have been and it's also
I mean, we wouldn't have posted it at all, actually.
Yeah,
which,
that's true.
Which
That's
would have
true.
sucked. But yeah, anyways, we want to try to do like maybe episodically or like
Cool.
monthly, at least, because I don't know, man. People just we do it in a way where it's like nobody does it like us on
Right.
YouTube, you know.
Right.
And people want more of it. I feel like.
I think so.
At least from what I've seen.
I don't know how you were able to train me and train everybody else every single day. Are you feel like you're spreading yourself too thin? Do you think there's going to be more Xeela trainers? Are you thinking about opening up a gym one day? Like at what point does the overhead physically for you become with just how many people you want to balance out?
Well, I mean, I have help from time to time from other trainers.
Okay.
I do want to hire somebody full time now. I'm looking for somebody full time, because it's just like it takes up a ton. Like, my goal is like head coach, and then have
Nice.
the day-to-day trainer. You know,
That way there's just
like the
somebody
strength
there.
and conditioning coach
Mhm.
type of vibe.
So for people that want to start working out, but like let's say they're too shy to go to the gym or they don't even know where to start, do you think people need to get straight into like lifting weights, doing cardio, moving their body? Like, what's like the best baby steps for somebody that they want to do it, but now they're insecure because I don't know how to do anything. Like, I walk into the gym. I was doing run on the treadmill until about 20 years old because I didn't really know what to do.
Straight steroids.
Okay.
Just like from the.
I was thinking of going that route.
Yeah, I mean, I suggest it more. Honestly, I don't know why more people don't do it.
Are you guys selling them? Because like,
Yeah.
I still have a hard time finding out how do I find the right dealer.
Well, you were trying to manufacture them now. We're probably
Okay,
releasing them in a
okay.
couple months. Yeah.
Trend.
Yeah.
What's it? Anavar or something.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of them.
Yeah. Me either.
I have no idea.
No. Here's the thing, like, well, first off, download the Xeela app if you don't know what you're doing, for sure. But no, if you, it's tough because like most people's thing isn't like that they don't know what they're doing. It's just they feel like really overwhelmed, you know.
Yeah.
And I always say like just literally fucking start with anything. It doesn't matter like what you start with, just anything. Go to the gym and like walk around the gym. Like
Yeah.
you don't even have to do anything.
Say that you went to the gym.
Say that you went to the gym. Yeah.
Next day, try 2 machines that you don't, just to try them out.
Yeah, yeah, and then eventually, like, you'll get in the habit of doing that, and you can pick a program that you like to do, or like find a partner that knows how to do it, or get a trainer, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest thing isn't like knowing, because nobody fucking knows. I didn't know what I was doing. You didn't know what you were doing. Nobody knows what they're doing when they start, but it's just a matter of starting. That's
Yep.
the biggest thing.
I would do this thing where I would be on a machine and I would kind of watch someone else that I think they knew what they were doing,
Yeah.
and then just do that right after. And then
There
while
you
I'm doing
go.
that workout, I see what they do next, and I'm like, I'll go do that one next.
You could do that. You could
They're doing,
watch
but they're doing all the wrong things.
That's
It's
why
just-
it's gonna have to like use my intuition, and be like that
like the
guy
guy's
knows what
on
he's doing.
steroids clearly, but you're like, that guy's in shape, and you're watching him do
I
everything.
mean,
didn't
that's
see him
a good point. Yeah, I mean, just look for the person who's in shape at the gym and fucking copy them.
that's not bad at all.
Not a bad idea.
If you could give somebody one piece of advice who's just struggling with consistency, what would you say to them?
Get an accountability partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's 100% was what's gonna help you, because like you don't want to let down the person that you're trying to achieve this goal with.
I think that's why I got even more shredded and went even further with you, is
Yeah.
because I was like, damn, if I already did this much with him, I swear I can get even better results with him if he lets me
Yeah.
keep going. So
And you almost got to choose your accountability partner wisely. Too, because you don't want to choose someone that's just gonna let things slide either, right? Like, you
You good today,
Preferably-
bro? You good?
yeah.
yeah, like
should we go
oh,
hit
boy.
that? Should we go hit that hit workout?
Yeah,
It's the weekend though.
Yeah,
It's the
right.
weekend.
So you gotta hit up someone that you know will be on your ass probably.
Yeah, somebody preferably that has more experience
Exactly.
than
That's
you in the
true.
gym.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Does bullying work in the way that, let's say, it's an accountability partner? Does giving someone tough love work better than you're doing well right now, like you're perfect? What are your thoughts on that?
I never found tough love to work.
Mm.
Yeah, because like if again it goes back to like if you're making someone do some shit, no one's ever gonna do it.
Mm.
It's like if you're giving them tough love and like saying shit like, bro, if you don't go today, you're fucking you're a pussy, or like whatever whatever you say.
It could break some people.
It's like it's not even that. It's just like I don't find that to be like motivating for anybody. You know what I mean?
For me personally, I enjoy doing the tough love to myself and then having an accountability partner be nicer to me, because
For sure.
I have no problem calling myself a piece of shit, but I think if someone else does it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, like you're
Yeah, no. You definitely. That's what. Yeah.
telling me shit I already know.
No, I would agree with that for sure. Yeah, find somebody that like holds you accountable and also like lifts you up. Because yeah, you're right. Like you should be like self-deprecation. I feel like is a really good tool that you can use, but then also having that person that's gonna like lift you up is really
Yeah,
important.
because you said something to me when we were training early on. I was like, oh, I know like this person. You could train all these people. And you're like, it's better when the person reaches out to you and wants to be trained versus you could train anybody. But sometimes you can't make that person do it if they don't themselves
Yeah.
just aren't willing to do it.
I'm like a hot girl. Like I would never make the first move. They gotta come to me. That's facts though. I'm not even joking. Like, yeah, I can reach out to anybody, but like I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a quote, like, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Yeah.
There's no, hey, I'm gonna get you ripped in 90 days.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I don't really want to do that for myself, it ain't gonna happen.
For sure.
What are some nutrition mistakes you think people make when they get into trying to do like weight loss?
Crash diets, like people will go on these fucking
Like it's time to just do keto. Fuck it. That's what I heard works
no,
best.
not even
Oh,
keto,
not that.
but I'm saying like, well, yeah, that's one of them. Keto's a big one.
That is a crash.
That's a crash diet.
I mean,
I would never do
I
it.
wouldn't say that's I mean, I'm saying like their deficits, their calorie deficits are so low.
Okay.
Like they'll be eating 1,000 calories or like 1,200 calories a day, and they'll see results really, really fast. But then in 2 weeks, it's just not sustainable.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Fuck this," and then they relapse. You
Yeah.
know, that's the biggest thing that I see is like people all of a sudden like make that switch in their mind, like, "Okay, I'm in, I'm doing it," and then they burn out. That's
Yeah.
one thing. The other thing is people think carbs are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Carbs are not bad.
Yeah.
Like, you can
I had some this morning.
you can eat carbs, it's just like everything is good in moderation.
Yeah.
And people will like straight up be like, I can't have that bread, and I'll be like, why the fuck not?
Yeah,
Like
it's bad for you.
Yeah, it's bad.
You're gonna gain more fat now.
Yeah, as long as like you're meeting your goals, you can have carbs. Fats are good for you too. Like the most important thing is getting enough protein. And
Is it true? Is it? I think everybody says it. Trying to aim for 1 pound, a gram of protein for how much? You
1
weigh?
gram of protein per pound.
Per pound
of weight.
Weight. Okay.
Yeah, or a gram and a half, preferably.
I've always had difficulty getting in enough protein because I am not a big eater necessarily. I am in other ways, but not when it comes to fitness. So what's the lowest amount I can eat? I weigh about 184. Do I have to? What if I don't hit 184 grams of protein every single day? Am I completely cooked? Will I be able to make any progress if I eat 150 a day?
It really depends on what your goals are and how fast you want to gain muscle. Bottom line is, like, if you're eating less than a gram of protein per pound of weight, you most likely won't gain muscle.
Can someone drink 6 protein drinks? You know what I mean? Or like, what's the benefits of the meat versus the protein versus?
It's better to like a protein shake as a supplement, right?
Because the shakes be going down easy.
Yeah, and they taste like chocolate milkshakes.
I'm like, that was 50 grams right there.
But I
Ilya's
guess,
gonna be so proud of me. I got 180 grams.
Ilya, I got 180 grams protein in 1 hour. We're gonna be yoked in 1 week.
Yeah, so I guess that won't work.
About to be ripped.
Why did I ask ChatGPT? And I was like, I wanted to have two big meals that could be 100 grams of protein. Like, is that better than doing 1 shake and 1 meal? And it said it's better to have a shake and a meal.
And why wouldn't you just text Ilya? Why would you ask ChatGPT?
Well, he uses ChatGPT a lot.
Yeah, I use it a lot.
He'll try to like debunk shit on ChatGPT that I've already told him.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I don't fucking believe him.
I did. If I've worked out for 69 days straight hard, and I eat 7,000 calories because of all these cookies that I want right now, will that fuck up my progress? And it's like, 1 to 2 cheat days won't mess it up, but don't make it a weekly thing. I'm like, well, ChatGPT said I could do it. And then, see?
They don't know about the program.
One of the best snacks that you introduced to me, obviously there's protein bars that tons of people know about. It's those Bear Bells. This isn't no sponsor. When you told me, like, yo, if you really, what's the problem? You want sweets? I was like, no, I want sweets at nighttime. He said, yo, try the Bear Bell, the creamy crisps, cookie dough, and chocolate. Dude, 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. Those things taste like a legit.
It's like a candy bar.
It's so good.
It's crazy.
There's been many days where like I've run the gun and haven't got a meal and I'll eat that, feel energized, or I eat my meal, I still want that sweetness, and then boom. But on top of that, I mean, you've already said it. Like, there's always a healthy substitute for anything.
So many substitutes, bro. Especially like protein. Everything is there's fucking protein oatmeal, protein cookies, protein
donuts,
everything. Yeah,
I had a lot of those. I didn't even know that they can make pizza out of cauliflower because I'm just so uncultured. So when you gave me like a pizza from my first meal prep, I said, this is about to be the easiest thing ever.
Guys, during your workout, do you ever lift a little too hard and forget to apply your daily deodorant and get hit by a truckload of BO from all directions? Does that 3-in-1 shampoo leave you needing a second shower in just a few hours after the first? From the founders of Lumi, Mando Whole Body Deodorant is helping men conquer their odor in a new way. Formulated with mandelic acid, Mando has long-lasting 72-hour odor control that actually stops odor before it starts. Best part is, you can put Mando anywhere. Your pits, packages, feet, skin folds, back, knees, everywhere. New customers will get $5 off a starter pack using our exclusive code and link. Just use the code STRAWBERRY at shopmando.com. To be honest, I was skeptical about Mando at first, but after my first try, I was impressed. It actually did work, controlling my odor for all 3 days. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, a cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off of your starter pack. So use code STRAWBERRY at shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence head to toe with Mando. Thank you, Mando, for sponsoring this video. Back to the pod.
I want to know more about Xeela, right? Just as like an audience member, hearing it for the first time, like personal training, gym, clothes, fitness line.
I mean, our main thing is our app. Our transformation app.
Yeah, there's actually a know about program in there.
Yeah.
Guided meals like you need. all the exercise that I've done this whole entire 4 months. If you want to do the 120-day journey. We
Okay, yeah.
document
So
it all.
with the app, sorry to cut you off, but so would I go on there and be like, oh, I want to look like Noah and I follow his plan, or is it different for each person? Do you put in like your own?
Yeah, you put in all your information, like what your current weight is, what your height is, what your goal is. So like let's say you weigh 150, you want to be, I don't know, 130. You put that in, and then it calculates your meal plan and your daily goals based on what you tell it.
That might be the app I need.
When people are gonna say, "Yo, how did you do it? How did you get in shape?" I'm gonna say because of Xeela, and you just need to download the app. Like
That's all there is, though. Like
that's all I'm
actually it.
saying now when people ask
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So it's mainly the app.
No, the app,
right?
like, but
Yeah.
it's like there's so many functions on there. Like when you calculate your food and the calories, there's been some times where I had this steak, but I don't know exactly how much protein was in it. But when you type it in on the exact food you ate, it'll tell you how many protein, fat, carbs are in it. So it's a very, very smart. It kept me pretty much. I knew I never messed up because all the features helped me out a lot.
Yeah, I would suggest it for you.
Yeah, no,
for real.
really, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hitting me now. I'm like, that's what I need.
You told me something a little bit yesterday. Are you guys trying to do like more? What are other features you're trying to add to the app?
I don't want to say the details.
Yeah, you want to do that. Okay.
But like adding more AI into the app,
Okay.
I think will help a lot of people.
Because that makes it more personable, like to the person, or like AI in which way?
Like it'd be coaching you? Or?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like having like an AI coach like follow you around the app, like wherever you go. Yeah.
And you could ask it questions while you're doing stuff.
Exactly.
Too.
So like instead of having to go to ChatGPT,
Like I've been doing.
yeah, you just ask it right. Ask your AI trainer within the app.
And I could make it like a girl talking to me.
Yeah, a girl.
Little girl.
I'm
Yeah.
sold.
Yeah.
I'm downloading.
You can
it.
actually create an avatar to be
Oh,
a girl
bet.
or a guy and like add whatever features you want.
Brunette,
Yeah.
blonde.
Yeah.
Wake up, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's time to work out.
I'm up.
So she kind of flirts with you as she works out with you.
Motivate me.
Did you reach your goals today?
I will for you.
Wait, it's actually genius.
I've seen people fall in love with girlfriend avatars already. Like
Yeah.
that's a real life thing.
Because
That's
it's like
a
your companion and your coach at the same time.
and imagine your girl AI gets you fit. Like you're kind of in love with that person now.
And she's not going to be, oh, can we go to dinner tonight? Whatever, because she's locked in on the plan, because that seems to happen to me.
Yeah.
The future of Xeela, I'm sure you get that asked all the time. What are other 2025, just I guess this year goals that you're going for?
Well, I want to do more transformations.
Cool.
I want to do a ton more. I want to grow the user base, the community on the app. And eventually, like my big goal is I want to open a gym, like a big gym.
I can see that.
I think that'd be sick. But that's like the problem with gyms is like unless you're doing that as like your main thing and you have a lot of them or you have one really big one, you can't really make money.
How did you come up with the name, Xeela?
It means strength in Russian.
Oh,
which is my
nice.
first language.
Duh.
Da.
So you obviously trained David right before me. Who was harder to train?
Damn.
Any similarities, or do we have any?
I mean, to be honest, David was definitely harder to train.
Okay.
Yeah, because the thing with Dave is like, he's my best friend,
Okay.
and like he was talking about the bullying thing. It was just straight bullying. It's like, both ways. I mean, both
okay,
ways.
okay.
Yeah, no, it was just
And
like
was it as effective?
there was no heartfelt shit at all, you know. But he knew the goal, and so we did it. But obviously, I'm not gonna bully Noah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's true. That's
But
true.
yeah,
People
he was
are hard.
definitely harder to train.
You knowing him well, that he likes candy, presumably.
Oh,
Yeah.
every time after my workouts, there would be sour strips on the weights, and I was like, "Whose are these?" And they're like, "Those are David's."
On the weights?
Yeah, they would be on the weights. Like
Yeah,
you'd
yeah.
have this like sour strips.
Sour
just laying
shit.
there.
Yeah, he used to.
And one day Ilya was like, "Dude, are these yours?" Like, they're not mine. You just lay it around.
No, yeah, David has a sweet tooth for sure.
Okay.
He loves candy. Loved. I mean, he like got so his habits changed so much that now like not really so much, but
So, as a sugar addict myself,
yeah.
and I don't even use that term like sarcastically, it's like a real addiction. And I'm sure there's a lot of other sweet tooth
Yeah.
monsters watching right now. What's a way or ways that they can get off of the sugar or weighing it off themselves? Because that's a big reason why people can't keep going, is because they gym and then they feel bad and then Krispy Kreme happens to be open and then they go there
Yeah, right.
multiple times a week. I'm just speaking.
Theoretically.
Maybe there's someone in the
It's a little
audience.
specific.
And maybe they love apple fritters and they buy the 4-pack because why not get 4? Because based on the price.
Right.
So, what would be your advice to someone to get them cut their sugar intake so that they could transform?
And there's two answers. But my first answer for most people is like, don't cut it out completely, because if you do cut it out completely, then you're only gonna want it more, you know. So, again, everything is good in moderation. Add it to your plan and have it, you know, and just have it. The other answer is like, for some people, maybe like yourself, it is as extreme as like, don't fucking have it at all, you know. And I feel like that was
That was exactly
that was like
me. It
that
was
was Noah. Yeah.
All I could think about is crumble cookies, triple chocolate meltdown, brownie, ice cream. And Illy was like, no, bro, have that slice of pizza. I don't want, the point of this thing is for you not to fucking hate yourself and not want to be here. But if you're trying to build a habit where you can prove to yourself you can go X amount of time without it, then go for it. And that was the hurdle I was trying to overcome. Was I just wanted to prove to myself that I could go this far with this long without even having them, which is what a lot of those early 2 weeks was very, very hard to grasp onto. But as the days went by, it slowly became like brushing your teeth. Like, you don't think about having to brush your teeth every day. You just do it. And every day I slowly stopped eliminating the bad foods. I didn't think about it as much.
Yeah.
And
It's definitely harder in the beginning.
yeah, it's really hard.
But like, if it's that extreme, it's like, go into your pantry, throw out all your fucking shit. Like, literally throw it out. Delete whatever app you
No,
have.
he was trying to get me to delete DoorDash and Uber Eats, and I did it, and I held strong. But like, yeah, sometimes you have to just get rid of the apps.
We talk about this all the time. Like, we're creatures of habit, you know. So like, eventually, you will rewire your brain, and you won't want it as much.
I like what you said, where you can literally write it into your plan, but it's got to be like, hey, you're only going to be having X amount
Yeah.
per week or day or
Yeah,
whatever.
and it's different for people, you know. Like, maybe that works for you. That wouldn't work for me. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm doing some shit, like, I have to either cut it out completely, and it may not be the healthiest way, but like, that's the only way I can do it. You know.
Makes sense.
And for you, it may work the other way.
Have you ever had like really bad binging errors in your life where you just ate too many snacks, or you were a sweet tooth as well, or did you
Yeah.
ever have certain foods that you knew you were bad for you but you always ate?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
because obviously, how did you go from breaking all of your cycles to like you understand how to reach these goals and how to have a good mindset going into this stuff now?
Yeah, I don't actually think I've talked about this ever before, but like, during my first like 2 years of getting into shape, I would get into really good shape, like, you know, sub 12% body fat, and then and then I would binge,
Okay.
and then I would relapse heavy,
Like,
and like
really
that's
bad.
really bad, yeah. And then you feel like shit about it, so then, you know, you get in shape again, and then after you get in shape again, you binge, you know, and that's why I know the right way to do it, because I did it the fucking complete wrong way for so many years. But yeah, my binging would be really, really bad.
What was it? Was it snacks? Was it just excess
Everything,
pizza?
bro.
Oh, everything.
Fucking everything. Yeah, everything.
Yeah. Damn.
Were you always into fitness, or what was like the instance that kind of switched it in your head and like got you more into like fitness and wanting to learn more about how to transform your body and whatnot?
Yeah. I mean, I've always been into it, honestly. When I first started Xeela, I had no intention of like doing these transformations all the time. But we started with my buddy John, and I got him in shape. Did it the completely wrong way. He relapsed pretty hard, actually. But nevertheless, like, I learned from that, you know. And I don't know, I like seeing other people's
course.
physiques change, you know. And I love it myself. So yeah, it's just like, it's second nature to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see in like 2 months
I
how
told
Noah
him, I
looks.
said, yo, bro, now that you got me from Noah Boat to Noah Lean, I'm going to put some muscle mass on and I'm going to get bigger. So in 4 months, you're going to get an updated photo from me, or you're going to get no text at all. And that's exactly how you know something didn't work out. But
That was my next question. Like, I know this process was vigorous and you had to keep up this routine. How are you going to go about your fitness lifestyle, like, outside of the program?
yeah, on
you know?
top of just having to work out every single day, I was never a morning person. And having to get up at 7 a.m. every single day for him, it's the same thing with the stop eating the bad foods. You just become that. That's the crazy thing about the body, is your body literally is like XYZ. It just changes and it adapts to it. Your body's just ready to change exactly whatever you keep constantly doing to it. So now I feel like I'm still just going to wake up really early, because I knew, like, obviously we're still making the videos, and like I still have my whole life to do while adding this to it. So I think I'm gonna keep working out for sure, weight training 5 days a week. And I was doing cardio like 30 to 60 minutes, probably sometimes even too much. Like they would see me run on the treadmill like full speed for 60 minutes nonstop. I'm gonna probably cardio maybe 4 to 5 times a week, just cut that back. And I just want to eat more now. I'm just gonna eat more food, but I'm gonna maintain just lifting heavy, because I think I know how much how much potential I have, and I have the bug, kind of like people get the bug.
Because you said you're someone that relies a little bit on accountability, right? So do you think?
So another great thing about this program was towards the end we did a thing where for 5 days a week, for the 7 days a week, I'd work out with him, and then when we got to the end, he's like, 6 days a week we're gonna work out together, and then you're gonna train yourself 1 day a week, and then we slowly did it. Then you're only gonna train me for 5 days, and then 4 days a week. And after we did that, I had done a lot of the workouts by myself towards the end.
So you're kind of rewired in a way.
He did that on purpose too, because it was all right, see you, buddy. And now it's like, what do I do now? Dad. I would text him, what do I work out? But I think, I think I needed the accountability to get going and start.
To spark it.
4 months in, and how fast I saw that fly by, I give nothing but all my thanks to you for giving me all the time. I think I'm good. Like, I think I can do it. And if anything, I'm down to be that person for the next person.
Yeah, that's what's super cool, right? Is now he can do it to somebody else.
Yeah. So if y'all need a partner, I'm good to go.
No, yeah.
But you just got to wake up early. Because there's that, when you finish the workout and then you take a shower and you're like, oh, it's still 9 o'clock. You're like, or not 10 o'clock. Nothing feels better. But I definitely just want to say I needed that at the beginning. And now that he showed me what's possible, and that nothing changes if nothing changes, like now that I was able to see that's not luck and it's hard work, I have he gave me all the tools, so I feel more confident, more knowledgeable, and it's great.
The question I have is, I will often see the 100-day transformation, 90 days, 3 months, 30-day transformation, abs in 60 days. Should people be giving themselves a day like benchmark that, oh, I want to do this in 60 days, or is it better to just change their habits and just go? Because it does sound enticing to, oh, I'm going to do this for the next 60 days. How should people approach their fitness goals?
It's a good question. The 60-day, 90-day thing makes it seem like there's a finish line, you know? And there really isn't. Like, if you're trying to do this and like actually change your life, then it's a lifestyle change. And so I think it's good to like set milestones, you know, like in 30 days I want to accomplish this, in 60 days I want to accomplish this, you know, whatever. But never set like a deadline, or like when we did it, we did 75 days to build that habit. And then after, we weren't like, all right, we're going to stop on this day. We were just like, okay, we're going to stop when we think it's time, you know. And hopefully no one carries that forward. But like, the short answer to your question is like the 30, 60-day programs, whatever, like those could be great kickstarters to somebody's journey, you know?
It gets the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And then they hit the 60 days or whatever, and they're like, I'm feeling good. And then they can add another 60 and say, I want to start being able to run for 5 miles or something. I think.
Yeah, it's really just getting the ball rolling. I just think, it's a day in, day out thing. No shortcuts. And taking progress pictures, I think, is a big thing, because you get to really, if you're sticking to it. I look back, even when I was like going from week 1 to week 3, I was like, oh, I see a little bit. And then 2 months go by, and then 3 months go by, and you're like, oh wow, this is actually insane that this is the same person. But it does you have to turn that switch on in your head.
Do these guys know how hard you were battling your demons during the first couple of weeks?
I don't think so.
Bro, it was bad.
Yeah, it was really
bad, bro.
What was going on, or what was?
You
Noah's
can
dying,
tell.
or
I mean,
what?
You can speak for me first, and I'll tailgate.
I mean, like,
I was crying.
you know, going back to what we were talking about, him being addicted to sugar and like binging and whatever. It was really tough for him to like switch to what I was giving him, because he's used to like having an excess of whatever he's eating, and then stopping that.
That was hard, man. The stopping part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you have that accountability partner, is like telling, like, it's almost like a therapist, almost like your friend or your trainer is kind of like a therapist.
Yep.
You know, because you got to talk to somebody about it, otherwise you're just gonna fuck.
And that was like the first 4 weeks. It was day in, day out. I was just asking him so many questions. Well, if if I have this, what happens if I do that? Or, yo, I'm really thinking about what happens if I eat this? Or then, yo, I'm going to Vegas this weekend. What do I do? And you're texting me like, you gotta make sure you don't do this, and it, you know, it's really hard. But I feel like now I'm a testament to my own discipline. And again, I kept telling myself like after like 2 weeks, like your future self will thank you for this. And another thing on top of that, the right type of music, man. I was listening to this one song called "One Is the Loneliest Number" like over and over. I create movie scenes in my head, and when I get to do the cardio by myself, all those moments of like being able to just reflect on the workout, and then here's where I'm at. Next week's gonna be this. Yeah. But everything becomes a snowball, so you have to just. The first 2 weeks of anything are gonna be super difficult.
Yeah.
But,
What was your favorite and least favorite workout that you had to do?
Oh man, my least favorite workout are legs. Like they you know they hurt, but like that's the foundation. And then Ilya halfway through was like, actually more of these squats will actually get you faster, like burn more fat off your body, your stomach. I said, oh shit, we really got to do these. I think the Bulgarian splits, I want to get better at them, but man, it took me like probably 2 months to even do it without even having to do weights, because I would not be crying, but like it would hurt so bad just doing it with my body weight. And then my favorite workouts, I love shoulders. I think shoulders are my favorite, and then anything biceps. He would do this one where we would do a finisher where you take the barbell, or was it not the barbell? Yeah, right.
Barbell?
Yeah,
Dumbbell?
The barbell, yeah. Okay, I was thinking about the barbell protein bars.
They all heavy.
The barbell, the barbell, and just pumping out 100 reps of those like nonstop. Yeah, the biceps are my favorite.
If you guys want to do the 120-day 4-month transformation that I just did, download the Xeela app. There is the full Know About program of what I followed to get in the best shape of my life. There's custom meal plans and every single workout that I did in the app. Also, the entire transformation, I was only taking the Xeela supplements. The grape soda pre-workout is my favorite. The Java chip protein powder, absolute bomb, and the cookies and cream. Any of the supplements, or if you want to take any things that I took, just go to XeelaFitness.com.
Download the program to get ripped.
If you want to put in the work and challenge yourself, download the app right now. I want to ask some fun questions now. How did you process getting a Lamborghini as a gift after doing David's challenge? What did that feel like?
Well, first off, I had no fucking idea that it was happening. Like, zero clue.
How does anybody react?
And well, it was crazy because, like, I always told Dave, like, do not get me a Lamborghini. Like, do not get me a car.
Okay.
Like, I want to do it myself. Like, I want to
Okay.
be able to afford it myself. And he was like, okay, yeah, fine, I won't. And
Okay.
that was like, that agreement was like that for probably like 7 years.
Okay.
Because he would get everybody a car.
And for those 7 years, he made sure not to do that
And
for you.
made
Okay,
sure not
wow.
to do it for me. But
so
like,
this is really like the first gift.
yeah. But like, this was the perfect moment because, him and I just obviously went through this fucking year-long journey.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fucking crazy. And it was in the middle of North Carolina. Like, it wasn't here. It was like,
Was there plenty of roads to go crazy driving it on at least, or
not? Yeah, it was pretty empty. Yeah.
Damn.
It was pretty crazy.
are you gonna keep that blue?
Yeah.
That's loud.
For now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so underneath it's white. It's
Okay.
a wrap. It's a.
Oh, okay.
But the white with the blue interior looks fucking sick. It looks really sick.
And you just added a spoiler to it.
Yeah.
Any other modifications coming up?
No, I don't think so, dude. The spoiler was kind of like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even imagine what you would do to the car. Like it's already insane.
Is it unethical to sell the car and just get money for it? 'Cause, assuming maybe you're not a car enthusiast.
Yeah.
There's this other thing I was trying to get.
Oh, that's dope and shit. I really wanted.
I'm putting a down payment on something else.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you have to like there's some like some time that that has to pass like before you do that.
Before you even think
Next-
about it.
It's been 1
Like-
month.
Next day, it's on fucking posted somewhere online.
Sold next day. No. I mean, I'm saying like
fat
I'm
stacker,
saying at
right?
least like a few months have to pass.
Okay.
A few months.
But still, when it's a gift too, it's like it's hard. Like I'll have something in my room that was a gift. I'm like, I should have thrown this away already. But it's just like you want to keep it because
The
someone gave it
sentimental
to you.
value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously the value of the whole journey is attached to it, and the video and the work.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I would ever sell that car, but
Okay. My next question is: last year you got to see the 7 wonders of the world.
yeah.
Which one was your favorite, and why?
Um.
To be honest, I don't think I could even name all 7 right now. That's like.
Let me try to name them.
I think Ryan's more of like the history guy.
Okay.
I only know Great Wall of China.
Okay.
Great Wall of China, pyramids,
That's all I know.
Taj Mahal, Oh, it's something in fucking Peru or something, like some fields or some shit where they're like stacked.
Machu Picchu.
Okay, there we go. I wouldn't have got that name. Oh damn.
We're at 4.
Grand Canyon.
Nope.
I'm an idiot. Hold on.
Rob's
Mount
gonna-
Everest.
Come on, Rob. 3 brains.
Mount Everest.
No, aren't they built? They have to be built.
That's
right?
that's a natural wonder.
Oh, I'm thinking of the.
because they're natural wonders, and there's also human-made wonders.
Oh shit. Okay.
Man.
We have 3 guys here, and we've gotten 4.
Come on, Rob's gonna help me a little bit.
I'll let you get this one
Okay,
because I know him.
Because I want to hear his answers, but I'm like when I test myself here. There's this thing. It's all sandy looking, and it's like these big pillars.
Yeah. Lost City of Petra.
Yep. Wouldn't have got the name
I
of that
wouldn't
one.
have got that. 2 more.
There's one in Mexico.
Oh, the damn.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh,
one.
you know that reminded me. Don't they have pyramids there?
Yeah, Chichen Itza is what it's called.
Okay,
Holy
wouldn't have got that.
And then last one.
And the last one.
Well, so the pyramids are not one,
Oh,
actually.
Really?
Yeah,
to-
even though we went
back
to
to
go see
5.
them, they're it's not a wonder.
Oh, I would have thought that was a wonder.
Yeah. The Colosseum.
The Roman Colosseum.
Yeah.
damn.
And now I'm going to memorize those. That way, when this ever gets brought up again for the rest of my life. I'll
And
be
Christ the
able to-
Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer.
I know what that is.
Yeah, in Brazil. That was my favorite, Christ the Redeemer.
Oh yeah, that was the one you got to go inside of.
That was fucking insane.
You went up there?
Oh yeah.
You had to like
Oh,
pop out the
what?
shoulders.
Well, first off, we rented the entire park.
at 5 a.m.
Well, we had it from like 5 to like 9, I think.
Wow.
And so we got there. The view from the top, because it overlooks the entire city, is actually the coolest view I've ever seen in my entire life.
Did you film it or did you take a second just looking at it like this
mean-
is real life?
Both.
Wow.
It was so crazy.
Did it feel like it was swaying or moving up there, or it felt very like?
No.
Because it's so tall.
No. It was normal. Yeah, but then we got to go inside Christ through his shoulder, and then we were even higher than we were before. It was so crazy.
Is there an elevator in there?
Yeah.
Stairs?
No, it's just a ladder. It's like
A ladder.
You had to climb a ladder?
No, I mean, you know,
The top of
it's like,
Christ?
it's like a ladder that goes like
Oh, okay.
side to side.
Wow.
I wouldn't call them stairs though.
Do people get to do that, or is that like a special thing where you got to go inside?
No, so we had to get approved. I think the person that was in there before, they said was a month before us was Oprah. Yeah.
I guess you got to be a celeb or some shit.
I don't know, but we got really lucky, and they approved us. It was a fucking crazy experience for sure. The wonder that I didn't think would be cool, which turned out to be fucking sick, was the Great Wall of China. It was like, because I was like, what could be so special about like a wall? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then you get there and you're like, you see how like long it is and how massive it is, and you're like, you can't. Like,
And I'd be
wrap it.
wondering, like, somebody had to do brick by brick here, or like,
No, literally,
and how
yeah,
many
they were
people
saying-
died creating this,
Yeah.
and how long did it take to even make this?
Well, the burials are like in the wall. Like,
Oh.
yeah, so you're walking on, a cemetery.
the people that were putting this thing together.
Yeah, yeah.
And what makes something a wonder of the world? Do we know that?
Like, damn,
Ap-
that's the
apparently-
longest.
Like
bridge. That's the
who
longest
said
wall.
that this was going to be
Well,
one of
there's
the
a
wonders?
committee.
Oh, a committee.
Yeah, and they like decide.
The Wonder Committee.
But the Wonder Committee.
7 people probably.
They can add more, right? Can there be another wonder at some
Wait, I
point?
think that there's so many other. I thought the pyramids are pretty cool.
And who chose them as the committee? Self-appointed?
Self-appointed.
I want to say in this shit. Is there any other fun facts about the Great Wall of China that you could tell me, just because I'm curious to know? Like, how long did it take them to build it?
I don't know how long it took him to build it, but I think it spans over 14,000 miles.
Wow.
Oh,
I
It's
didn't know
oh, I
fucking-
thought it was like 14 miles.
No. It's fucking massive.
Oh.
1,000
No, like it like wraps around China. It's crazy.
And just brick by brick, people just made that.
Yeah, so the stones would be, fucking like 3 feet by
Big.
3 feet, and they would have to be carried up by men up the mountain. So like, yeah,
No machines back then. No forklifts.
no, nothing. Yeah.
So when you go to the Great Wall of China, what do you do there? Like as a tourist, you just walk the path, or is there things to do there or something?
It was cool getting down it, because how you get down is like by like a sled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Slide
really,
down.
yeah, you slide down, but like it's
Damn, I wanna go see
it's
it
a
now.
long way
Yeah,
down.
that's
It's
kinda
really
cool.
really sick.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Was there any that was underwhelming? Like you went and you're like, I kind of figured that's what it would look like. Seen the pictures.
I mean, Chichen Itza was kind of like it was funny because they went to Chichen Itza before me, because I was sick. So I had to go like at the very tail end of the trip by myself.
Oh,
So to say that I saw all of them, you know, and I got there, dead ass. I'm not joking. I was there for 2 minutes. I took a photo and I dipped. I was like, that was,
Damn.
yeah.
okay.
Gotta complete your mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
Dude, traveling the world is just, yeah. I think you asked me a question about like being desensitized.
I was gonna say, yeah. Now
I don't-
that
I
you've
don't-
traveled all that, are you desensitized with seeing anything else? Now?
Yeah, I don't mean to sound like ungrateful, but like,
I mean, but you're privileged that you got to do it. But I'm saying now that you've done what everybody would want to do,
yeah, man, it's tough to like see something and be like, whoa, that's cool. Like,
do you
it sounds.
Do you think like, oh, there's still other parts of the world I want to go see, or like, do you not have a?
Yeah, I still want to travel, but I just don't like it's hard for me to imagine showing me something and me being like, holy shit, that's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
Especially
like,
when
I-
you've seen all the wonders.
Yeah,
already,
that's
it's
what you
like-
get when you that's what you get. And again, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. Like,
No,
obviously.
I think it's honestly cool. I
Yeah.
think it's like, wow, that's somebody that now that you've done all that, that's kind of the sensation you kind of feel, or
Yeah.
just
but like, yeah.
like, so what would it take for somebody to be like, yo, bro, let's go over here? It's like, I mean, it's got to be something that you really haven't seen yet.
I don't even think it's about like me seeing something. It's just about like who the group of people I'm going with, if I like them or not. Like,
Okay.
that's really it. Yeah.
What culture did you like the most? Because obviously you're going to get a very vast array of cultures and languages and whatnot going
Yeah.
to those different countries. Which one did you like the most?
Well, the most that related to me was the Brazilian culture. Dude, I'm not joking. Everyone is fucking fit there. It's crazy.
Wow.
Because, like, that's part
Wow.
of their culture is, like, to go out and, like, play sports on the beach and,
Wow.
yeah, like, be fit. It's really crazy. It's always warm there. There's fucking beautiful beaches.
Mhm.
Everyone's in, like, tip-top shape.
Dang.
Yeah.
I see like all the calls you do, all the people you train, and even beyond the small glimpse I got to see into your world, how hard you work. What does Ilya do to relax, to unplug? Like, is there, like, you look forward to this, or this calms your mind when you're on a nonstop? Like, I can see you're trying to just keep building and expanding, and go to the fucking stars. So
Yeah.
how do you relax?
I think, like, my, I mean, this is, like, kind of a cliche answer, but, like, my one vice that I have is, like, I like watching good shows.
Okay.
You know? Like, I just watched Severance.
Everyone talking about that.
Bro,
I'm about to watch
I've heard about the Penguin, man. Everybody's talking about that.
Penguin Man. I haven't seen that, but Severance is
Severance.
fucking crazy.
What's it about?
It's basically like the plot of the story is that these people get a procedure to sever their mind,
Oh.
and when they go into work, all they remember is work. But when they leave work,
They don't.
they don't remember work. They only know their
Oh, wow.
home life. And so when you're at work, you don't know what you're doing outside of work, and when you're at work, you don't know what you're doing outside.
Could use that.
Yeah.
Because for me, I feel like it's hard to get locked into a show. Even movies, sometimes I feel like I've just the brain rot and overconsumption on social media has ruined my attention span.
But yeah, I don't know. My cliche answer is like just shows. I love shows.
Heck yeah.
This is a super open-ended question, but I only know you as like this cool fitness guy. Like I don't know you as anything deeper. So, who are you beyond what I've seen? Like, is there
Like, is fitness your identity, or like how do you?
what's your identity?
It's a fucking deep question, bro.
Yeah, you could go
That's a
for
deep question.
10 seconds or 10 hours
Yeah.
talking about that.
Man, I've never actually. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that question. I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like my purpose on this earth is to provide for other people and to make other people happy, you know? And like however I do that, whether it's like by making money and like helping my friends and my family or whatever, or if it's by transforming people, like I've always like seen myself as a person that just likes helping people and like not asking for anything in return.
Mm.
You know, like that's
Wow.
how I feel like I am, and sometimes people take advantage of me for that, you know.
Mm.
But I don't know. I can't help it. It's
Yep,
just
I'll
who
be
I
going
am.
back here sitting on this couch every day. So sorry about that.
No, but I catch it quickly, and like I remove myself from those people.
Mm.
But yeah,
How has your definition of success changed over time? Like getting a little bit to a lot, and then like, how do you?
Yeah,
perceive
it's a good-
what
actually,
success means to you.
it's
now?
actually changed recently. When I was younger, I always had like the idea of like becoming a billionaire or a millionaire was like successful, but like I really fucking think that like success is finding what you love and like doing what you love and being happy no matter how much money you make. That's really fucking hard to do, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really hard to do. And not many people get to experience that. And so I think that you're successful if you're able to do a job and like live life while being happy. And I guarantee you most people cannot say that they are, you know?
Yeah.
So
I see that. Do you
let me
think-
rephrase that
Oh, yeah,
really
go-
quick.
yeah, go for it.
I think it's like if you're able to commit to following your passion, that's success.
Okay.
I
See
think.
that.
Yeah.
Just to get deep one more time. Is there something you struggle with that most people don't know, wouldn't know that about you?
Yeah, I mean, like, the main thing that I have is like balancing this like image of like CEO founder and then like creator.
Mm.
I don't know like if other people find that difficult, but I really do because like I like to think that I have a pretty good personality and like I'm friendly and like whatever.
I think that's what could set you apart, though, too, right? But
Yeah.
I guess that might be hard finding that balance and what feels right, even.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, if you look at it from like strictly the founder CEO, it's like all business and like, not to say no personality, but like most people don't go on social media and YouTube and whatever and do the shit that I do.
Yeah.
And then the other side to that is like, that's all you're doing. You know?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's been tough. My dad had the same issue, actually, funny enough.
Is it you think it's like the presentation you want to give off is you're stuck between wanting to give off a CEO demeanor versus a I'm the influencer guy. Is that what the
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think what's cool is, like, Xeela's outside of your name, too. It's not like it's Ilya Fitness, too, you
Yeah.
know? So it's nice you could have, like, another entity in a way.
For sure.
But
Because
there's
people
still-
might not even know Ilya and download the Xeela app, even. you
That's
know?
my favorite.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go through like who follows Xeela on Instagram,
And
and
they don't even follow you.
and they don't follow me. I'm like, fuck yeah,
That's
it's-
dope.
It's working.
Or like you go to the
Yeah.
gym, you see somebody with a Xeela cup, and you walk by them, you're like, nice cup. You're like, thanks.
Yeah.
What would you say the hardest part of running a business would be? Would it be that, like, balancing the CEO creator lifestyle, or?
Building a team, I would say, is the hardest thing because once you get that down, like you find a really solid team, everything else becomes so much easier.
Because you're in the influencer space, you're with like YouTubers and other famous people and whatnot. Do you have a perspective on fame in general? I think a lot of people want to be famous and want to be an influencer, and you're around these type of people. Is that worth it? Like, is the juice worth the squeeze when you're around these type of people who have what other people all want?
I certainly think it helps,
Mm.
but like I think if your intention is to become famous, like straight up, I don't think that's the best way to
I'll be
look at
famous for what? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Famous.
it. You know.
Be known.
Um.
I'll be cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I definitely think like it helps you in life to be known.
Mhm.
You know. I also I don't know, like if you're Taylor Swift status, like you can't fucking go literally anywhere. You know. When you're someone that big, maybe it does hurt. I don't know. That's a really tough question. I feel like unless you're in those people's shoes, it's kind of hard to answer.
See that?
Yeah, it's probably for an individual basis. Some people,
Yeah.
the fame destroys them, and the other people, the fame is amazing for them, and they're able to help other
Yeah.
people.
Well, one thing that I notice is like, whether it's with fame or with like money, if you are a shitty person when you're not famous and you don't have money, you will continue to be a shitty person, and it only amplifies your personality
Yep.
as
Mm.
you rise. You know,
You
And
would
if
say
you're
that too. Like, if you were lame before, now you have money, you're just
A lame
guy
person with money, yeah.
like,
Mhm.
you and you see,
Yeah.
like I said, you see it even more. You're like, gotcha.
that's why like, you know, the comment about like we made the right person famous or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
I love that chick. It's like, yeah,
And then my last fun question was, if you could switch lives with anybody, just for like a year or like a week, who would you?
shit.
Because like I was thinking like, obviously LeBron James, or just I want to be Justin Bieber's feel like at like his peak superstar status, walking out to a stadium. I don't know.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. At
Because-
like prime.
Yeah, cause dude, like think about how many fucking like different lives he's had.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was a
governor.
yeah, he's a professional bodybuilder, governor, actor. Like it's like insane.
Yeah.
His life is insane. I mean, you could say that about a lot of people, but like he's really fucking done it.
Mhm.
You know?
I'd be curious to be in the life of Michael Jackson for like just to see, because he had some crazy aura, right? Like his fans would go crazy for him, like cry and fainting. I'm like, damn, bro. I just want to see how he moved
And
around.
then when the show's over, you back in your room like, oh.
Isn't it crazy how like humans can do that to other humans?
Right?
It's fucking wild because it's just like obviously everyone is like us, but like they're you're really not. If you're able to do that shit,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Like if 700,000 people are chanting my name, and then it's 5 minutes later I'm in the hotel room, I'm like,
I mean, it's
what
like
was that?
it's like God status.
Really?
You know?
Like, how is Michael Jackson real? Like, I don't even view him as a person. It's just like he's just some.
like you've
Yeah.
maxed out all the receptors in your brain of
Yeah.
like what enjoyment, success feels like. It's like, yeah, I've completed it.
It's like, yeah, you got to do something worthy enough for people to treat you like that too. And it's like,
especially when you are Michael Jackson, who's been that talented and all that. Damn, that's insane. But I like that person. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all the questions I had. I appreciate you again for I reached out to you, you letting me commit to this entire journey that we just did. And, I did 120 days with you, 4 months with you, but I'm going to continue it going. And you've instilled all the sustainable habits that I know what to do moving forward. So, appreciate
Yeah,
that.
bro, you killed it. No, seriously, like I know you give me credit, but credit goes to you. So
That's true.
good shit.
That's true. Yeah, you held me accountable like I needed, and I also knew you wanted it as bad as I wanted it too. So like I could feel we were feeding off of each other the whole time. So
Yeah.
I could feel that. But I recommend downloading the Xeela app. I owe it all to you. You got me to hit my fitness peak. Literally all the stuff I had in my head, it happened, and just want to appreciate you.
Manifestation, baby.
Thank you, bro.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.